Welcome back to Daily January. Today is day 20 out of 30. I started this morning at 5:30 a.m. Tuesday is the first day of the week that I returned to the coffee shop, and this morning was absolutely frigid.
So it's freezing today. It's 10 degrees outside, and I'm in a hoodie putting out the chairs. Time to make a hot drink.
There's nothing quite like making that first drink in the morning and just having the entire store to yourself. I spent a good amount of time this morning reflecting on this year so far. We're 3 weeks into 2025, and that's usually the time where a lot of people will just quit whatever goals they set for themselves. It's difficult to build new routines, and especially if you are an overachiever and you're trying to do too much for yourself. And if you're anything like me, then you're probably really worn down right now. It can be really hard to force yourself to feel motivated or be disciplined when you're not used to it. And in my experience, normally once I hit that point, I feel like I'm not capable of actual change. But I have to believe that that's not true. It can be really hard to find something that will make you feel any different or bring back the motivation that you originally felt. But I may actually have some good advice for you because I'm starting to feel motivated again. Let's get through this morning shift though. As soon as it slowed down just a little bit, I pulled out my book and I read a chapter or two, and this chapter in this book was perfect for today. It was all about breaking the sameness and how that can bring back motivation and creativity. Usually when I'm done with work, I might pick something up from like Chipotle or some other fast food spot, but today I'm going to make lunch at home. I recently asked my roommate Jared for some wisdom. He's a photographer and he's a pretty resilient personality. I asked him how he gets out of feeling depressed or down, and he just told me that he does something for himself. His examples were like going out for photography, taking a walk, or going to yoga. And the first thing that came to my mind for me is cooking. As you might have guessed, this is going to be a chicken noodle soup. There's no specific reason why I'm making a chicken noodle, but the point is that I'm making something for myself to enjoy. I think if we start to neglect keeping ourselves healthy, making sure we get enough sleep, making sure that we're eating good food, and making sure that we just get to spend time doing things outside of the goals that we're setting for ourselves, we're going to be able to maintain those goals easier. And if it's a creative challenge like the one that I'm doing, getting ourselves out of the routine is going to help us stay more creative. And it's going to give us something to focus on that's not the performance or lack of performance of whatever we're trying to do.
That chicken noodle soup is so easy to make in that Instant Pot. One of the best gifts that I've been given as someone who likes to cook. Like that is easy, good cooking. Sometimes I feel so busy after I get back home from work where things just feel really difficult to move forward, and sometimes you could just easily fall and get depressed. I know I can. Depression can hit really hard and really fast. So if you're feeling that way this far into the year, I recommend taking a walk, make yourself a nice meal, do something nice for yourself. It's important to just take care of yourself every once in a while. Think about what you could be doing better for yourself. Sometimes all it takes is a good chicken noodle soup. That's going to be it for today. Leave a comment below. What makes you feel better when you're feeling down or you start feeling down? What do you do to proactively change that? I'm trying to learn new ways to do that for myself, and I could always hear more people's ideas on what they do. So I'm curious. Leave a like on this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And this is a daily challenge, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.